What is up, guys? Welcome back in the F-18, which I haven't flown on the stream in a minute. I know that Eagle Dynamics released a couple updates. Things I've noticed the most are sound related. I haven't really messed around with the air-to-ground functionality or some of the other stuff. But we are in the Persian Gulf, and we're going to do a night strike on a compound in the middle of the desert, which is going to be super easy. But then we're going to be coming back here to the boat in pitch dark. So we're going to do an ICLS, or basically a carrier ILS approach. And hopefully I can do that to satisfactory standards, because I haven't done any instrument stuff in a while, and a little different in Hornet. Cold and dark on the carrier deck. We've got two GBU-31s, which are 1,000-pound GPS-guided bombs, and two GBU-38s, which are the 500-pound little friends. And we've got our lightning targeting pod over there to help us out as well. Go ahead and get this guy fired up. Let's remove the wheel chocks. We got our parking brake is set to ground crew. Where's the wheel chocks? Wheel chocks removed.
Chief,
Specs.
remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Go, right engine.
Roll left, roll left.
And left.
Flight controlled. Flight controlled.
Alright, 2 starts. Good. Bleed air. Get that on. Dispensers. And start aligning our INS. And we'll do a bit test. Bid test is done, and reset down here, clear out those boxes, and take off trim, 12, set that to 16 before we take off. So we got link on canopy. To get this to continue to align, we need to go down here and hit standard heading, and then we'll start a timer, so minute 30 I think, and then it'll give you a full alignment. Otherwise we get this INS degrade. While we're waiting for that, I guess we can set up our weapons, stores, JD2s. All of these are going to be target of opportunity, instant fuse, arm, step. Target of opportunity, instant, and same thing for the J109s. Target of opportunity, instant. are all set. Gonna get the FLIR and land on standby. 127.5. Data link. And IFF. There you go, 130, so it says OK. We can switch this over into nav mode. And the INS degrade thing is done, so we just got wings unlocked. Anti-skid we don't need, we already did the bit test. And I think we're ready to go. Waypoint 1's already marked. And trimmed for takeoff. Let's go. See the top of the HUD, there's our waypoint. It's marked there with that vertical hash. to line the velocity vector up with that. Don't aim the little caret right on or you're going to drift. Wind correction angle. And we're going to go to like 25,000. High enough to be safe, but not contrailing. Master arm, ground, get fenced in here too. Formation lights, position lights off, and turn the strobes off too. Also, no aerial refueling in this one, and I think the total round trip is going to be about 200 miles. So hopefully I'm going to be able to catch the carrier on the first pass, because I don't want to be going around. There's no way to refuel. Put them instrument skills to the test. Target 65 miles. And we got 7.5 minutes until we're in release range. And I'm going to drop both of the JDAMs. They're 1,000 pounds On each of the two targets, there's a compound with a house and a smaller building in the back. Both of those will get 1,000 pounds, and then I'm going to do another pass on the way back to the boat and drop the 500 pounds, just in case there's anything left alive down there. There's 25,000. We're not contrailing, so I'm going to go ahead and put the autopilot on here for barometric altitude hold. And we're pretty much on course there. And I just look out the window for a little while. So you can kind of make out the compound. That is the house, which is the primary target. There's a few cars, as well as infantry, and then there's a smaller building out here in the back as well. So we're going to sit a marker on that. We'll adjust it as we get a little bit closer. We got 2 minutes. Just verifying we got the GBU 31s. Those are active, they're ready to go. range and pickle. Why are they not dropping here? They're ready. It says ready. Not getting the weapons release for some reason. Get them on the next pass. I don't know what happened there. The GPS coordinates are showing up. Everything's armed. Target of opportunity mode is set. Let's try that again. Not getting anything. I don't know what's going on. What the heck? Yeah, weapons released? I don't know. Give it one more pass. I don't know what's going on. Got manual release. The display is showing the mission that we've got here for it. Don't have the fuel to be doing this. If I can't get on this next pass, I'm just going to drop it. We'll forget about it. We'll go back to the boat. Take 3. nothing. I have no idea what's going on. All the symbology is telling me I got everything working. We're on air-to-ground mode. Master arm switch is on. Holding the pickle button. Keyboard doesn't work either. Well, looks like no one's getting bombed tonight. We're gonna have to manually dump these on the way back. Can't land with them. We're at 8,000 pounds. Says they're ready. I don't know. Well, these guys down there got lucky tonight. Maybe. No, hey, what's up, man? Aiden. I don't know what I'm doing here. I can't get these bombs to release. They worked perfectly fine yesterday. I'm trying to drop it on these houses down here, but I'm just going to have to jettison them and go back to the boat. HSI TACAN 72 X-ray on. Oops. GPU 31s and 38s, and I had them in target of opportunity mode. Even have the GPS coordinates down here set for whatever reason, even though air to ground's on, master arm is on, couldn't get them to release. Pickle switch wasn't working on the mouse or the keyboard and the joystick. So fuck it. I've used them a ton. I've never had a problem before now. And I did everything exactly the way that I normally would. I don't know if it's a glitch or what. Doesn't matter. The main reason I was doing this anyway was to do an ILS on the carrier and see if I can do that. I've never done a case 3 at night. Heck yeah, dude. My instructors are the guys that kind of got me into it in the first place. They convinced me to get the F-18 and the super carrier. So I've been playing with them pretty regularly. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, it's a little bit more convincing when you know someone in real life. And when I finally got into it, it was like right about the time that Flight Simulator FS 2020 came out, and Melon I don't even think plays DCS anymore. Somebody's gonna post in the comments like what I did wrong. I probably forgot something stupid, but I don't know. How's that going? I just finished my commercial. My notebook for CFI is practically done. I just got to do those tests and get a few hours flying with my instructor in the right seat. Hopefully it won't take too long. Ground speed's 542, feels like we're barely moving. What do you mean a ton's going on at once? Like learning to teach and stuff on top of the flying and everything? Also right seat? Oh, that kind of sucks. Let's turn off this helmet display. Don't need that anymore. Fortunately, the 172s are fairly easy to fly, I think. It needs a lot more rudder than the low wings and the Pipers, though. But other than that, it's not too bad. I actually kind of like flying those. The view's nice. Well, I'll tell you, the view's nice when you're flying straight and level and stuff, but honestly, being in a traffic pattern and making those turns with a high wing kind of sucks. I prefer low wing planes. Fortunately for me, all this stuff has been in the same airplanes, basically. It sucks, you only get a few flights to do to get used to this and to get teaching and stuff under your belt before you have to take a test. I'm sure you'll be okay, though. Do you know the DPE? So how does that work in 141? Like, I thought you still hired out DPEs, like they would come to your school or whatever, but they don't work there, or do they work there? Well, easy, just don't make any mistakes. Let's go. Lincoln, inbound.
Marshall, 010. Marking mops 251440. Angels 4.5. State 6.5.
Oof, 6.5, that's not good.
010, Courage Marshall, Case 3 recovery, CV1 approach, expect final bearing 330, altimeter is 29093, 010, Marshall Motors 150, radio 21, DME Angels 6, expected approach time is 53.
Alright, Angel 6, DME 21, 150
010. Marshall on the 150. 21. DME Angels 6. Expected approach time is 53.
Set up the ICLS.
010, read back correct.
Channel 11, and it is on. So fortunately, I mean, all my check rides so far have been with the same DPE up in Greenville, but he doesn't do multi-engine or CFI, so I'm going to have to go to someone new for the CFI. Hopefully I can get it done before Christmas. I'd like to be able to get back and start working. See what happens. I'll start descending here too. And are we over the ocean? Yeah, let's go ahead and jettison this crap. See ya! Yeah, I want to start working so I can actually put money back in the bank for a little while before I go multi-engine. Hopefully I can get that done too in like, I don't know, 8-10 hours or something. I'm the least worried about multi-engine than I am about CFI, and I heard that check ride takes all day too, because you basically got to teach all the PTS and stuff. Are you done with your notebook? Because in that I guess the last month and a half when I was kind of in limbo waiting for stuff to happen, pretty much all I did was work on the notebook. So I mean, I have to finish up a couple of the final maneuver lessons, and I'm pretty much done with that. That was tedious. Oh, did they give you the plans and stuff? For me, it ended up being okay, because I mean, I could have gotten, you know, one of those online resources that gives you all the lessons and everything, but actually going through the airplane flying handbook and the PHAC and stuff was good. It was good to be exposed to that before it, because it made the commercial oral exam so freaking easy. Well, how does it work then? Because I mean, they do the DPE does the exam by the PTS, right? So each section, there's like a minimum required. You got to go through, and you'll choose one from each section. Keeper! No, we actually lost hard, man. I couldn't get the bomb to drop, so... Would you have to go over every topic in the PTS, or do they just choose? Oh shit, I'm supposed to level off at 6,000. Whoops, blew right through that. I know, man. I've dropped these bombs 1,000 times before. I've never had an issue until now. I don't know what happened there. That's going to take forever to do every topic, because the PTS is demoralizingly long. Alright, there's 6. And our deflection's coming down, so let's capture this. 150 radial. Thank you, my brother. they tell you the topics beforehand? That'd be sweet. Oh, this is actually going to work out perfectly. I'm going to be right on the hold point here. So there's 150. We're at 21 DME. So let's say we are established.
010. Established Angels 6. State 5.6.
Teardrop entry. So let's go back 30 degrees left.
010. Roger, state 56.
That's pretty easy. At least you know what to expect. Is that the moon rising over there? I did. I passed it, and I think I told this the other day. The thing that I was worried the most about, I mean, everything else, it's basically like a beefed up private pilot exam with a couple of extra maneuvers, and I was just terrified of the power off 180 because you get one chance and you have to hit it within 200 feet. And I floated past it probably a solid 50 feet, but I came in a little high, which is fine because, I mean, you know, if you're high, you can adjust for that, but you can't do anything if you're too low. So I slipped it down to the runway, and once I got a little bit past the threshold, I started releasing the control pressures. And when I did, obviously because the side slip, I mean, you're putting the side of the fuselage into the wind, and so when I unslipped it, I picked up 5 knots and ended up floating. But put it down right on the center line. So he's like, you know, everything else has been good. It was a safe landing, well planned. So he gave it to me. That was the last one. That was the last thing I had to do, and then went home. All right, let's turn the ILS on. I'm a little scared, guys. I've never done this kind of approach. Yeah, man, DCS is where it's at. I mean, I like all flight simulators. It's just there's an added, you know, bonus with DCS for me. I like being able to drop bombs. Although today we didn't get to drop any, which is disappointing. There's our deflection is coming down. We're gonna line up right on this thing. Looking for 330. Actually overshot it a little bit. There we go, 335, and we'll get back on line. And I think that little dot out there is the ship. Hook's already down. You get the checklist down here. Landing on a carrier, yeah, doing an ILS at night. Imagine doing this though when it's like turbulent, with low visibility, clouds and all that kind of stuff. I'm stressed out already. There's a YouTube channel called Wings Over the Rockies, I think, and they do, you know, little videos on specific airplanes, and the one for the Tomcat, the pilot was talking about landing on it at night and how, you know, the Rio would get out of the plane and stand on the back and wait for a little while the pilot was inside waiting for his knees to stop shaking. It's like I can imagine. All right, coming up on 21 DME, that's going to be when we can start descending, I'm guessing. How that works. So we're at 6,000. If I miss this and have to do a bolter, I'm just going to eject. I'm not going back here to the holding position. There's 21. We are commencing.
010. Commencing. State 5.1. Altimeter 29.93.
Although I guess ejecting into the ocean
010.
middle of the night probably not the
Radar
greatest idea.
contact 20 miles. Expect final bearing 330.
330.
010. Switch approach.
Over to approach.
010.
I'm not sure when you get fully configured here. I'll wait till 10 miles, I guess. Might as well just do it. Seriously, I have, well, 5,000. I probably do one more pass
Altitude.
if I miss this. Gear, flaps. Problem is I can't see the light of the boat. They do. I would not want to land on one. Wish there was an auto throttle like there is on the F-14. That shows whether you're on speed. So because the weight shifts so heavily in these airplanes, it basically tells you if you're on AOA on a specific weight. So if it's in the center, we're on speed. If the little arrow on the top is lit, we need to go faster, and if the arrow on the bottom is lit, we need to slow down. So as long as I keep a circle and I can keep the velocity vector on the boat, hopefully we're going to be all right. 6.5 miles, 2,000 feet. Keeping it on speed there is going to make sure, I think, that the tail hook is in a position to grab one of the wires, hopefully. So this is stressful. you should. If you get back into it or you install it or whatever, you want to fly with some people, holla. Three and a half miles. So it should be in a second. In fact, that amber light is good. We want it to be amber on the back of the boat. Miles. A little low.
010. Port of ball. 4.5.
Roger, ball.
No! I don't think I could do visual on that either. Jesus, I'm not doing that whole thing again. Fuck it. Eject. See ya! Yo, look at that moon, though. If that was a Tomcat, I could have done it. Fuck the Hornet. That is actually really awesome. What's my plane gonna do? No, that's good. That's perfect. What the hell is this? I get the carrier view. F9, there we go. Well, it looked good all the way to the end. I have no idea what happened. Had the hook down. What ifs. Guys, thanks for hanging out. Keeper, if you get DCS and you want to fly, let me know. And Aiden, keep me posted on your CFI. Good luck, buddy. Came in hot. I don't know. We were on the little orange circle. It was definitely really flat. I was a little low towards the end. Probably will. Probably skipped it. Give her another try sometime. We will see you later. Peace.